Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to pronounce and write hiragana. Hiragana and katakana are called kana, which means Japanese syllables, just like letters in English. English has a total of 26 letters, and in Swedish, you need to add 3 more. So how many syllables are there in Japanese? In this chart, you can see the basic hiragana, also known as the gojuon, which means the 50 syllables, even though there are only 46. You see the empty spaces here? They are old syllables, no longer used in modern Japanese. Hiragana are typically arranged like this, in rows of 5. They can be arranged horizontally or vertically, in a more Japanese style. Regardless of the arrangement, the content is the same. You see the additional letters on the side? Those are called romaji, showing how to pronounce the syllables. When typing Japanese on a computer, you can use romaji on the keyboard to quickly input these syllables. Alright, grab a pen and paper. Let's get started. The first row consists of 5 vowels. Yes, there are only 5 vowels in Japanese. The first vowel, a. When writing hiragana by hand, it's usually from left to right, top to bottom, clockwise. When typing on computer, inputting an A will give you a, just like in the romaji in the chart. The second vowel is I. U. E. O. So the first row all together. A, I, U, E, O. Great! Now you've cleared the first mission with the 5 vowels. Let's continue. Look at the second row. What is different between this row and the first row? Right. In the second row, each vowel follows the consonant K. How about the third row? Is the consonant S, followed by vowels. This pattern continues, and the remaining hiragana are the combinations of various consonants and vowels. Think of vowels as the base, like rice. Adding a consonant turns it into a new dish. Changing the consonant gives you more options. Alright, let's learn the second row. Adding k to a gives us ka. See, this romaji can help us pronounce correctly to some extent.
Ka, ka, ka. Ki, ki, ki.
The writing of ki may vary in different fonts. The middle part can be disconnected when written by hand.
Ku, ku, ku. Ke, ke, ke. Ko, ko, ko.
Next row starts with s. Just like the hiragana ki, the middle part of sa can be disconnected.
Sa, sa, sa.
Next one, shi. You may notice that its romaji is not si but shi. This is to avoid confusion with s as in silk. To better represent the pronunciation, it's written as shi, shi. A similar situation occurs in the next row.
Shi, shi, shi.
When typing on a computer, both SHI and SI can give you shi.
Su, su, su. Se, se, se. そ、そ、そ。
Next row starts with t.
た、た、た。ち、ち、ち。
Its Romaji is CHI, pronounced like ch in cheers. When typing on computer, you can input CHI or TI. Chi and sa look familiar, like a mirrored reflection. The left one is sa, and the right one is chi. Remember, the middle part of sa can be disconnected, but for chi, it must be connected without a gap.
つ、つ、つ。
You've probably heard of this つ in word 津波.
te, te, te. と、と、と。
The next row starts with consonant N. N.
な、な、な。に、に、に。ぬ、ぬ、ぬ。ね、ね、ね。 の、の、の。
The next row starts with consonant H. H.
は、は、は。
Ha is pronounced as ha when used in words. However, when used as a particle, its pronunciation changes to wa. Particles are part of grammar, and we'll talk about it later.
ひ、ひ、ひ。ふ、ふ、ふ。
F has a challenging pronunciation. It's neither hu nor fu, but something in between. When blowing out candles, our mouth shape is generally like this, right? Similar to hu. Now, let's maintain this mouth shape and try to pronounce f. But your teeth should not touch your lower lip. F, f, f.
へ、へ、へ。
When he is used in words, its pronunciation is he, but when used as a particle, its pronunciation changes to e, like the vowel e in the first row.
ほ、ほ、ほ。
The next row starts with the consonant M.
ま、ま、ま。み、み、み。む、む、む。 目、目、目。も、も、も。
The next row starts with the consonant Y.
や、や、や。ゆ、ゆ、ゆ。よ、よ、よ。
The next row starts with consonant R. The R sound varies in different languages. For example, in English is R as in run, or in Swedish is R. The Japanese R is different from both. While Swedish R involves a lot of vibrations, Japanese R doesn't. When pronouncing it, you can place the tip of tongue against the junction of your upper teeth and pat it. See the red dot in the picture? And then flick it down.
ら、ら、ら。り、り、り。る、る、る。れ、れ、れ。ろ、ろ、ろ。
The next row starts with the consonant W.
わ、わ、わ。
The pronunciation wa is the same as wa when used as a particle.
O, O, O.
O has the same pronunciation as the vowel O. When typing on a computer, you need to input W-O. In songs, the O can sometimes be pronounced as wo, depending on the singer's habits.
振り合うのかを言うのはいつか誰かを
Or close your mouth.
Cannot be an independent word. It usually follows other syllables. If a word ends in then you need to enter double N. If appears in the middle, only one N is enough. It's generally pronounced as like when responding to someone saying But there can be slight variations as in 音楽 or in 散歩. Pronunciation depends on the syllable that follows. It may sound complicated, but the pronunciation of these combinations comes naturally without much effort. So don't let this bother you too much. Wait a minute. What are these? Alright, now that we have covered the basic hiragana, let's move on to the next part. Back to this chart. These three rows of hiragana actually have a 2.0 version. Just add 2 dots on the top right of the hiragana and they will become new hiragana with a change in pronunciation. So K becomes G, S becomes Z, and T becomes D. For example, adding 2 dots to ka turns it into ga. The pronunciation changed from unvoiced k, k to voiced g, g. Voiced sounds means you can feel the vibration in your throat. Similarly, adding 2 dots to sa turns it into za, and ta becomes da. For example, the word ダメ
が、ぎ、ぐ、げ、ご。ざ、じ、ず、ぜ、ぞ。だ、じ、ず、で、ど。
ji and ji, z and z have the same pronunciation in each pair. Well, the use of these two groups is very specific. Which one is used in which word is a fixed combination. For example, 時間、鼻血. When typing on a computer, the first G is input as GI or ZI, while the second G is input as DI. The same goes for Z and Z. The usage of the second G is quite limited. In the row ha, hi, fu, he, ho, Besides adding dots, you can also add a small circle. In this case, the H transforms into B and P. For example, ha with 2 dots becomes ba, bi, bi, bu, bu, be, be, bo, bo,
ば、び、ぶ、べ、ぼ。
ha with a circle becomes pa, pi, pi, pu, pu, pe, pe, po, po,
ぱ、ぴ、ぷ、ぺ、ぽ。
Now let's move on to more combinations with this and ya, you, yo. At this point, ya, you, yo are not in their regular size. They become smaller. When writing ya, you, yo, it should be written smaller, like children falling behind their parents. For example, adding a small ya to ki turns it into kya. Ki, yu, kyu, ki, yo, kyo. Does it sound familiar? Yes, it's the word Tokyo. You have kyo. Well, almost. Actually, the correct pronunciation of Tokyo should be Tokyo. Both sounds need to be pronounced longer. Using the same method, the combination of shi with ya, yu, yo results in xia, shu, shou. Excellent! You already started to read them on your own. How about the next row? That's right. Cha, chu, cho. Nya, nyu, nyo. Hya, hyu, hyo. Mya, myu, myo. Lia, liu, lyo. Gya, gyu, gyo. Jia, ju, jo. Bya, byu, byo. Pya, pyu, pyo. Yes, now we're done with hiragana. A small test. How do you read this? Ma, ta, ne. Mata ne, which means see you next time. So, how was it? I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, imitation and repetition, that's the key. Take care. See you next time.